Hey, this might be 70 or 69 video. Anyway, I don't have any notes and I'm playing with the brightness to see if I can look better. So look, let's see. A little dark, trying to see where the wrinkles disappear. No. Okay, that's pretty good. Anyway, hi. So I've been in complete action. This morning I did a call um, where I had a whole bunch of people say what they wanted to accomplish in the next 3 months. And then I showed them how to make their plan. And then I worked with one person, and it was really fun. I don't know why I love doing that. And then I did some plans for myself. So I got into action. I called Barnes and Noble. I ended up emailing them. And I'm getting my Kindle version of the book set up, which I had never done. And I've been giving away books. I don't know if that's smart, but that's what I'm doing. I want people to read it, and I made them promise that they would um, share it, and if they know any book clubs, to tell them about it. And it just gets me excited. I don't know why. I guess being in action is exciting. It's way more exciting than thinking about the things I have to do that I'm not doing. So, um, I did make one new appointment for work this week, and I promised five. So I have more work to do there, but I am selling business, and that just feels way better than not. So that's it. I've been talking to people, listening to them, and I think it just makes a real difference. Um, so this is what I'm coming up with, that when people are really, really stuck, like I was last month, and they don't want to talk to anyone because they don't want people to know how negative they feel or how crazy, that mine is crazy, um, and negative and pathetic. I just feel like when I'm like that, no, I can't talk to anyone. I don't want to. I don't want to even hear myself. So how could I? Who's gonna want to hear that? But what I found was that they don't care, and it helps me become free. So that's what I offer to people, or that's what I'm going to be offering to people. I don't know how, but that's the thing that I'm coming up with, because you're supposed to look and see what are you good at, what not like your purpose, but what are you good at, what like kind of like what gift did God give you? And somehow I think because I am so like I understand being upset, I don't think it's wrong, and I can listen without judgment, that I think I'd be good at that. So I'm just letting you know. Um, the other thing was, well, I went to this client, and I'm sort of afraid to say it. I never know who's going to be watching these. But anyway, I was really excited. I showed this girl my book, and she's like, "Yeah, I know. I already congratulated you on it." And I was like, "Ugh." So I go back in my little room, and then so I'm just having negative thoughts. But I saw them, I caught them. I didn't go down as low as normal. But then later she came in and we had this great talk, and she goes, "Yeah." And I said, "If you ever want to talk, I'm available." And she goes, "Yeah, I know. We have such a connection. That's what I like about you. And um, I always feel connected to you." And I was like, wow. I was gonna put her in the nasty list. I was gonna put her in some pile of people. I think it's that I think they don't like me, or I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I was also seeing like how easy it is for me to go down the tubes, and especially like around men. So today, and I wrote about it in the blog already, um, there was a guy, I have nothing to do with him. I thought maybe he was on this online dating thing that I'm on. I don't even know if it was him. But he got up to leave and left. Now, that has nothing to do with me, right? But I'm thinking, if I was something, like I was walking around, I was trying to do my I am attractive, I am looking good, like trying to be positive. Well, if I was, he should have at least looked at me. Now, that's crazy. And then this other guy who's a friend of mine, I was talking to him, and in the middle of what I was saying, he starts talking to someone else. So those two things sent me into the brain fart of, see, and I didn't go down. I just noticed that my brain started saying, well, you're just old and no one's going to ever look at you again. You're old, it's just over. And I realized it's crazy. Like, they had nothing to do with me. It's not like I'm interested in them. It's not like there's any even connection to me and them and whether I could have a relationship. But my brain automatically gets negative and says, sorry, you're done. So I'm just looking at that, like how many years I've been believing that, and not on the surface, but underneath. And I was just walking around sad and defeated, just resigned. And it's just amazing. The power of the brain is nasty. It's just like, why isn't it, well, no one's going to have the answer, but why did God make us with our brains so nasty? Doesn't make any sense. Why would they be like our worst friend? Like, our brains are just nuts. But anyway, I'm reading the second book of Mike, Michael Singer? Yeah, The Surrender Experiment. And it's fascinating that I'm only halfway through it, but he surrendered to what came to him. Even if he didn't want to do it, he just did it. And I'm only halfway through. I think it's going to get to the good part right now, but I'm just looking at that like, could I do that? Um, so anyway, it's just fascinating. I just feel like I'm in a new realm, and whenever I can help someone or free people or acknowledge them or help them accomplish their stuff, I just get like excited. Like this morning on that call was so exciting. It just was so much fun. So I'm going to just keep noting the things that are fun, and I got to write them down, and then do more. Why not? And stay productive at work. I have my little daily things today. The last 2 days I had clients, so I'm going to be doing my calls tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if my attitude can maintain positiveness through that. But anyway, I'm going to make a list. Make a list of what things bring me happiness and excitement. And I think it's being in action. Like calling Barnes & Noble today. Got them on the phone. Sent them the thing. I had to switch something on my Ingram Sparks. That's the second place where they could publish the book. I had to say that it was refundable. And I thought that was going to be a big deal. And it wasn't. And I was so proud. I found it. I did it. Asked for help. Boom. So I think being productive, I think helping people also accomplish things. I'm writing that down. And going out of my comfort zone. Sometimes it's a little uncomfortable, but today was fun. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep my list. You could keep yours. And then we'll play and we'll just have great lives. So, I know it's not like me to be positive. So, don't tell anyone. It may not last. Oop, that was my brain talking. Okay. Well, don't forget the blog, creatinglifeouthere.com. Some of it will be a repeat. And obviously, gettingrealwithhillary.com. And the book. If you know any book clubs who want a really good book for women, let them know about The Second Piece of French Toast. Okay? It's available on Amazon. Bye.